Hello, this is Site 241, and my name is Shannon Shabazz, and I'm doing my presentation on behavioral theories. Behavioral child development theory centers on how children learn through their interactions with the environment. The behaviorists believe that learning development will result in association, rewards, and punishments. According to behaviorist John B. Watson, any behavior can be learned, is what they believe. Now, there's two important behavioral processes that influence development are classical conditioning and operant conditioning. Classic conditioning involves forming an association between a previous neutral stimulus and a stimulus that's naturally and automatically produce a response. Operant conditioning involves learning as a result of reinforcement or punishment. The consequences of a behavior determine how likely it is for the behavior to occur again in the future. When a behavior is reinforced or strengthened, it is more than likely that the behavior will occur again in the future. But when a behavior is punished or weakened, it's less likely for the behavior to occur again. Psychologists have to say about kids when they develop, there are a number of different child development theories that focus on different areas of growth and development. Psychologists and development researchers have proposed a number of different theories to describe and explain the process of stages that children go through as they develop. They go through a lot of different stages within their growing up. Now, with behaviorism, it's a learning theory that focuses on observational behaviors. It's broken down into two areas of conditioning, classic behaviors and operant, as I just told you a moment ago. Most are familiar with operant conditions, which one learn through the reward because what behavior is desired. It spends lots of time exploring operant conditionings and they research it with animals, which is proven that the behavior is a learned response. When a child feels apprehensive at the thought of taking a test, she is exhibiting classic conditioning. The Skinner's research determined that the brain was not part of the conditioning and learning was through environmental factors, differentiating their ideas from others, such as John theories, and they also talk about um, radical behaviorism. And all actions for radical behaviorism are positive or either negative. With basic behaviorism theories, it is thought that the individual is passive and behavior is molded through a positive and negative reinforcement. This means that the child behavior can be changed and modified through reinforcement. Now, you also have the rewarding behavior. Incentives do seem to reap positive rewards. Many of us resort to offering rewards as desired behavior. For example, a child performs well on her test, she is promised a new toy. But when she is loudly complaining at the supermarket, and she is offered a tasty treat to stop screaming, this means that the child is being rewarded for both positive and negative behaviors, and that sends a confusing message, which results in the child learning through her behaviors that she can receive the same outcome. You have to be able to determine what's right and what's wrong so they'll know whenever it's wrong or right. Then we also have what we call the modifying behavior. And as adults, we can work to model positive behaviors to encourage the same behavior from our children, along with not offering incentives unnecessarily or praising them every single time that they do something. They will never learn if we were to continue doing that. And our gut reaction is to offer a good job whenever a child performs a behavior that is in a promising way. The child raises the sight that doesn't offer them the necessary importance to continue the behavior. Now, when there's a specific praise that is provided, such as tuning that good job into, I like the way you explained the answer to that question, it's all about how you change up your focus. The child's behavior is positively and acknowledged occurs. It also gives us, and as an adult, to think about what we can actually expect from them in our child's behavior. And we also motivate them in a very nurturing way, and the adult has identified the specific behavior that they are proud of. As long as we are offering great communication, communication is the key with having the realistic experience. I hope you guys enjoyed my theory on behavioralism. Have a good night. Thank you.